Daytime baseball. Coming to the plate now, Vernon Castro. He will lead this one off today.
Third baseman, Vernon Castro.
First offering on its way. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Roberto Garcia.
In now, Roberto Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Barquette has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one. No score. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little bit more about this lineup.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Tomlinson makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third.
At the plate, Lorenzo Angel. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Kenji Tamori. In the dirt here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fowler. And that ends the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for Nats.
So striding in, Matt Joyce. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Brandon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, whoop, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
No balls and a strike to count. Brandon is off at first with 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. In the air, out to right. Blanco giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Standing in, Emmett Barquette, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Rob Arias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fowler. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, number 16. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia takes it in. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the... Stepping in, Ray Pena. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Ray Pena.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Now batting, right fielder, Chad Weston.
Francisco Parra is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Para.
Stepping in now, Chad Weston. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he just couldn't keep that ball. One. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Blanco is in pursuit. 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Baca comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tackle.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So striding forward now, Chase Darno.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Ken Baca. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Now batting,
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Angel. He singled his last time up. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first two outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Into the box, Kenji Tamori. Softly hit out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Striding in once again, Tim Hull. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving under it, Barquette makes the play, and there are two gone now.
now batting,
Into the box, Bernardo Nivar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a bunt attempt here. Arias has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Digging in, Emmett Barquette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Emmett Barquette.
First pitch on its way. Little flare out to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Garcia is there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The right fielder, number 1.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Garcia over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Pena. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Tamori arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first
Now
out.
batting, third baseman, Vernon.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vernon Castro, as he'll look to follow up the two-run.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft. His name having finally been called, a pitching prospect steps up to the mound to make his case for draft consideration. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make each pitch count. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Daytime baseball here on MLB. Bob Gibson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Striding in, Robin Yount. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now in the box, Reggie Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Gibson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Standing in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jackie Robinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Dawson ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So stepping in, Babe Ruth. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ryan sets. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sandberg moving to his left. He's there to make the catch, and wow, the runner breaks for second. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Robinson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Snap throw from the catcher. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Third baseman, Mike Smith.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down.
So digging in now, Johnny Bench. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Johnny Bench.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line in right. Jackson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Al Kaline, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ryan's ready. First pitch on its way. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Eddie Matthews. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Here comes the first pitch. Squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. Rice takes his lead at third with 1 away. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now batting, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle, Robinson. Up the middle, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Bob Gibson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Bob Gibson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Carter is under it. 1 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Ryan into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Big lead there at second. Now the pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Throw over to third. Runner back safely. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 1 out and a runner on third. Hard on the ground towards short. Yount ranges to his left. And not in time as the run scores. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here comes the base. He's set and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone. And just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. This is lifted out to left. Waiting on it is Rice. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. At the plate, Robin Yount. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Robin Yount.
Hit in the air out toward left. Ruth moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Digging in to try it again, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Matthews in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ready for another chance. Out Kaline. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Eddie Matthews. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ryan's ready. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Richie Ashburn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Into the box now, Andre Dawson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Skied into straightaway right. Kaline is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The first baseman, number 33.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The short hit hard. Gloved by Banks. And there are 2 away now. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Kaline is there, and they breeze through. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
There's one.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position. Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Yount ranging up the middle, and a super play to gun his man down. Now to the plate, Gary Carter. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Gary Carter.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Line drive to left. Ruth has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Popped him up. Robinson has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kaline is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Goose Gossage comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murray in foul ground. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to 3rd base safely. Stepping into the box, Al Kaline. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Gossage sets. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reggie is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. But he's safe at 3rd as he's able to scramble back. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Matthews, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll score the runner from 3rd as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Sliding into the box, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Bob Gibson. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a big...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. At the plate, Robin Yount, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ashburn on the move. 1 out. Stepping up now, Reggie Jackson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Schmidt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. Killebrew is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. And start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Ernie Banks, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Settling in now, Andre Dawson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in once again, Gary Carter, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, here it comes. Fouled away. Murray stands at second with 2 gone. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Banks shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Leading up with a groundbreaker, first baseman, Armand
Bert Blyleven is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
First, Blyleven.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. In now, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Blyleven pauses, coming at it with the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get it. kicking off the top of the ninth, Bert Lileven, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Grounded to first. Killebrew fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Robinson is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
At the plate, Robin Yount. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Ripped down the line. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The mid-century era wrote an important.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Lee Smith, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 3-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Yeah, and the hitter just froze, and that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for called strike 3. You know, some young pitchers get anxious and want to attack with fastball with 2-strike count, but he has enough confidence in his stuff to go with this off-speed there. The scouts love to see that confidence and wide repertoire.
Into the box now, Sam Knight. Into the corner and slicing foul. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Line to the right side. Lair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Second inning upcoming. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gene Munoz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that.
1-1.
There he is.
Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cortez in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Israel Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Peter Bowen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Bravo. Here's the first pitch to him. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Rivas comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Standing in, David Geronimo. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Eli Yee will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Central Prospects jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Greg Roberts is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our So striding forward now, Ryan Mansfield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Ryan.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hobbs on the move. One down. Now at the plate, Sean Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean.
Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready now, Mark Perez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joel Tejera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tejera aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Calvin Acho is on deck. Toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Calvin Acho. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rivas giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball.
Hit me, 4-4.
1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Booker, England.
And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. A 1-1. First baseline. Castro fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Mansfield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Ground over to first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. Now at the plate, Sean Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in, Mark Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. A curveball hit right back at him. Throw goes over to third, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joel Tejera. He drew a walk his first time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Into the box, Drew Schwartz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Perez at second. Tejera is over at first with 1 away. No, that's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Donnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding in once again, Santiago Acosta. He reached on a single in his first try.
Acosta.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it, and the third baseman will just tag the runner coming toward him, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Eastern prospects lead it. Eli Yee is ready, and he'll take the ball from a close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. The West prospects put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, with the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Big Daddy Boomer, a starting pitcher from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Big Daddy Boomer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Hit softly on the ground to first. Pollard is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Striding in, Johnny Ortiz. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First baseman, Sam Travis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Cousins is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now in the box, Henry Manzo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Henry Manzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rorabaugh is over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base, this guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Digging in, Matt Goslin, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Richie Castro, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Count remains at 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hernandez over at second. Goslin at first, one gone. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Standing in, Will Keys. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on. Into the box now, Cyrus Cabral, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball. Struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Madden moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of it. So digging in now, Sam Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cousins sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Henry Manzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Henry Manzo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Late that time for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Stepping in, Matt Goslin. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again. 1-2. to third. Padilla takes it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So stepping in, Richie Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Richie Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Cousins is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Will Keys.
Third baseman number 16, Will Keys.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reading leads it 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Hawthorne. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the ball. He's out.
Now batting, Cyrus Cabral. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Rorabaugh has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Josh Myrick. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hit out towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Ortiz. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Reading is out in front here, 4-0. Thomas Dias will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Leading off for Reading.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ron Madden.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken.
Play ball.
Digging in now, Sam Travis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Padilla moving to his right, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another chance, Henry Manzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Marco Hernandez steps in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Doug.
Leading off for Reading, center fielder, Doug.
Into the box now, Matt Goslin. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Richie Castro.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Richie Castro.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Rohrabaugh is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. This one pretty well in the bag.
Leading off for Reading, the shortstop, Brady Quezada.
Leading off the inning, Cyrus Cabral. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Cyrus Cabral.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Now to the plate, Josh Myrick.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rorabaugh has it in his sights. 1 out.
Good hold, no running.
Ready for another shot now, Johnny Ortiz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Heading out towards shallow right. Cousins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Sam Travis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Fightin' Phils took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Big Daddy Boomer earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Boy, good job.
Minor league baseball. And the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. The Fightin' Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Settling in now, Dave Comer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Popped him up. Huerta has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Diego Villalobos. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it. Oh, no, he dropped it. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping up now, Mac Williamson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Big Daddy Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Williamson, and that retires the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
And leading on for the flying
Here comes the first pitch.
catcher, Alfred.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus on Jose Bautista, known obviously for the high leg kick and the light tower power. He's no slouch defensively, works hard at his craft, and has the ability to throw guys out with a strong and accurate arm.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Here's another 0-2.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in a count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
J.J. Luke is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Boomer isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Maxwell Sizemore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Madden is there, and he has it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Miguel Mitre. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Miguel Mitre.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Dave Comer, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dave Comer.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the air now, out to left.
Williamson's under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, DeAndre Doherty. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Quezada waits on it. 1 down. In now, Diego Villalobos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel. Secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Mac Williamson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sent on the ground out to second. Padilla comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. At the plate, Alfred Jacques. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Stepping up to the plate, Ryder Jones, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Standing in, Maxwell Sizemore. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. Reading leads it 5-0.
Now batting.
The pitcher, Big Daddy Boomer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williamson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now, Will Koch will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dave Comer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Huerta over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, DeAndre Doherty.
The shortstop, DeAndre.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. Leading off the inning, Diego Villalobos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Rounded down the third baseline. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mac Williamson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Alfred Jacques. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Padilla has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now.
The batter, pitcher, Big Daddy.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ryder Jones up next. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Ready now, Maxwell Sizemore. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. High in the air into shallow left center. Cousins on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Josh Osich, and he might get a chance to hit for himself. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be